It's the day before race day, and I just want to do it now. I feel great. Garmin is saying doesn't give you a percentage of their faith in you, but it's like very close to the red. There's like red, yellow, green, and then purple, and that's their confidence in you. That's their faith in you. And you know, when that happens, you just fucking do your best anyways. Fuck yeah, dude. 25:05, so 5 seconds away from being in the 24s, which is what my goal was. My ultimate goal was to beat 26:30, and then my main goal, actual goal, because I thought I was going to be able to do that one, was be in the 24s. I'm glad I didn't change my goal. I'm glad I didn't change anything. That was my goal. Maybe I'll be more conservative next time, but not by that much, because it was so hot. It was giving me motivation to have a certain time that I really cared about, and I kept telling myself, what are you gonna do when nobody believes in you the whole run? So it was good. First mile and a half, I think, was fine, maybe a little bit faster than I needed to be, and then I started to feel it at 1.6, 1.75. And then I got 3 or 4 crazy running highs, adrenaline boosts, and I just kept waiting for the next one to kick in. But the last 0.75, I was just kind of forcing myself through it. The music was all kind of starting to sound the same, because I've already been through most of the songs on the shuffle, and it was just so hot. I was just keep doing what you're doing. Look at your watch. I looked at my watch every once in a while, and I'd be okay, this is fine. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. And the whole time I was fighting off cramps, 3 or 4 different cramps, and I was oh, dude, I hate when this happens. Now I got to focus on my breathing on specific steps instead of just running. So that happened a couple times. It was very, very hot. Cramps a few times, but I think I started to feel the fatigue later than usual, which is good. Yeah, I think I definitely could have been in the 24s if I looked at my watch when it was 2.6, and I was okay, so that's pretty much another down and back of the course that I'm doing, down one end and then come back, and I guess that was wrong. Probably the whole down is 0.4. Yeah, probably the whole thing down once is all I needed to be pretty much done, because I went down and then I started to do a loop to come back, and then it buzzed after a little bit. So I think I just miscalculated that. I could have sworn down was 0.25, back 0.25, but that wasn't the case. It's all the way down is 0.4 or 0.5. So that messed me up a little bit, because you know how you can just sprint at the end, you don't have to worry about conserving anything. I don't think I would have had some crazy time, but I absolutely would have beat 24, or I absolutely would have broke 25. It was just 5 seconds. If I would have looked at my watch and been oh shit, all I have to do is sprint as fast as I can down, and then see how much time is left to come back and just try and get back into the sprint again. So if I would have realized that, I think I absolutely would have beat 25. So it's kind of annoying that it turned out like that, but I mean, it makes sense, just a mistake. I'm tired, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm just trying to finish at this point. And yeah, still a success though. Still was able to run it, didn't get injured, and beat my last time, and was this close to being in the 24s. So still a success, just not a fist in the air, jump as high as you can success. More of a, good job. Stupid to end on that note, but you got another couple of months to set a goal and stick to it. And maybe this will motivate me more to not skip days, and make a more conservative goal that I can realistically hit. And I'm not fighting the haters and fighting the doubters for the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks of the plan, seeing, hey, you should probably change your schedule, you should probably change your time, you missed a lot of workouts, you should change your pace, our confidence is in the red. So yeah, good motivation for next time, but I don't I don't have that like walking on sunshine feeling, jumping for joy feeling, or you know, I did it, fuck you. You know, it's more of like, that was good. So close to beating. I really wish I would have noticed. So who knows, maybe I'll do a 5K sooner, like halfway through my training program, just to get that taste out of my mouth. And then I'll also have a more realistic time for my next 5K, so which will be in like 3 months. Every 3 months I've done one. Did one in March, and then this is the one for June. So yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Great effort, great work, good warm up, good run. I got to walk to cool down, but yeah, just a little bit unfulfilling is all. But pretty much did it. And I stopped it a little bit after. I think it's like 3.11 is a 5K, and I stopped it at 3.12, maybe even 3.2. So that alone could be the 5 seconds. But it's saying my 5K time is 25:05, so I don't know. I'll go check it and get back to you. But yeah, so 99.9% success. You could do it, even if they say you can't. Yeah. Okay, update. I got in the 24s by 1 millisecond. I'm looking at the splits and it's like 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, whatever. And then it says 0.11. And it's like looking at all the paces, looking at all the times. And for the 0.11, it said like 4.6. Or sorry, for the whole 5K thing, it's like 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. And then 0.11. And then right after that is just whatever was left over that I did that wasn't part of the 5K, the 3.11. And that leftover part is like 4.06, so 4 seconds and 6 milliseconds. And right before that, and then my total time is 25 minutes and 4 seconds and 7 milliseconds. So technically I was in the 24s by 1 millisecond. I'll make a video of it. Or one was 6, one was 5 milliseconds. So technically I was in the 24s. So that's awesome. Also, I feel like my brain and my body had an agreement of like what I wanted. And I think that just goes to show like my goal, my like actual goal was, hey, just be in the 24s. I don't care if it's 24 minutes and 59 seconds and 0.99 milliseconds, like just be in the 24s. That's what my goal was, because I kind of didn't fully believe myself that I would beat 24, but I was like, you know what? I bet I could get in the 24s, and either way I'm beating 26:30, which I did last time. So, and wouldn't you know it, I ran exactly that. 24 minutes, 59 seconds, and 99 milliseconds. What are the odds? So I think that just shows you got to be really careful about what your goals are, how important your goals are, and what you set your mind to, because what you set your mind to is probably what you're going to get. That's crazy. Is that not crazy? I literally told myself, hey, they don't believe you. I think you can maybe beat 24, but let's try and just get in the 24s, because then they're still wrong, because you could get it in the 24s. And I got it in the 24s by 1 millisecond. I think there's a lot of research that needs to be done about stuff like that. And have you ever noticed too, like when you're weightlifting or doing sets of any kind, stairs, miles, times, what you set your mind to is what happens. Like when you go, okay, you're tired, just do like 2 more. You do 1, And then that second one, your body starts to give out because it knows that you're like done. And it's like, is this even really like a rep? Like, is this really even a set of doing this? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I would absolutely do some research on that, because that's just too big of a coincidence to ignore. And I know for a fact when I'm weightlifting, if I say I'm doing 12, I'm doing 12. If I say I'm doing 10, I'm doing 10. And it is very hard to do more when you already hit the number that you said you were going to hit, if not impossible.